If you've ever traveled from the United States to Europe and wandered into a grocery store, there's a moment that feels almost wrong. You're looking for the eggs, and they're not in the fridge. They're just sitting there on a shelf at room temperature like it's no big deal. Meanwhile, back home in the US, eggs are treated like dairy, cold, sealed, and never left out. So, what gives? Are European eggs safer? Are American eggs weaker? Or is something else going on entirely? The short answer is this. Both systems are safe, but they're safe in completely different ways. To understand why, we have to start with the egg itself. When a hen lays an egg, it comes out with a natural protective coating called the cuticle, sometimes called the bloom. This thin, invisible layer seals the pores of the shell and helps block bacteria, including salmonella, from getting inside. Think of it as nature's food packaging. As long as that cuticle is intact, the egg has a built-in defense system. In most European countries, that cuticle is considered sacred. Eggs are not washed before sale. Any visible dirt might be gently brushed off, but the egg is otherwise left alone. Because the protective coating stays intact, bacteria have a much harder time getting inside the egg. That means the eggs can safely be stored at room temperature, as long as they're kept dry and uncracked. In the United States, we take a very different approach. Here, eggs are thoroughly washed and sanitized before they ever reach the store. This process removes dirt, manure, and surface bacteria, but it also removes that natural cuticle. Once the cuticle is gone, the egg loses its built-in shield. Without refrigeration, bacteria on the outside could more easily make their way in. So in the US, refrigeration isn't optional, it's essential. This difference traces back to how each region decided to tackle foodborne illness, especially salmonella. In the US, the focus has historically been on cleaning the outside of the egg. The logic is simple. Wash away anything harmful, then keep the egg cold to slow bacterial growth. Regulations require eggs to be washed, sanitized, and refrigerated continuously, from processing to the grocery store to your fridge at home. In Europe, the strategy starts earlier with the hens themselves. Many European countries vaccinate laying hens against salmonella and place a heavy emphasis on farm-level prevention. Instead of washing the egg, they aim to ensure the egg is clean and safe from the start. By preserving the cuticle and controlling the source, refrigeration becomes less critical. There's also a practical reason refrigeration isn't common in Europe. Temperature changes can actually make eggs less safe. When a cold egg is taken out of the fridge and warms up, condensation can form on the shell. That moisture can help bacteria move through the shell's pores. Since European eggs are sold unrefrigerated, they're meant to stay at a stable temperature from farm to kitchen, reducing that risk. This leads to one of the biggest rules that confuses travelers. Once you refrigerate an egg, you shouldn't unrefrigerate it. In the US, eggs are cold from the moment you buy them, so they need to stay cold. In Europe, eggs are kept at room temperature the whole time, and putting them in the fridge is optional. But if you do refrigerate them, they should stay there. So, which eggs last longer? Surprisingly, unwashed eggs with the cuticle intact can stay fresh for weeks at room temperature. Washed, refrigerated eggs can also last a long time, but only if they stay cold. Neither system is inherently better. They're just designed around different assumptions and infrastructures. This also explains why egg cartons look different. In the US, cartons often say "keep refrigerated" in big letters. In Europe, you'll more likely see a best before date and storage advice that assumes room temperature. Same food, different rules, different expectations. And no, European eggs aren't secretly dangerous, and American eggs aren't overprotected. They're both responses to the same problem, shaped by history, regulation, and culture. One prioritizes washing and refrigeration. The other prioritizes prevention and preservation of nature's original design. So the next time you crack an egg, remember, you're not just making breakfast. You're holding a tiny lesson in food science, public health, and cultural choice. A reminder that there's more than one way to keep food safe, and sometimes the differences say more about us than about the food itself. If you enjoyed this deep dive into how everyday foods really work, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more fascinating food science stories. Thanks for watching.